but it's on you. I mean, it ain't on me to tell you how to behave.
Exactly.
You know? And so I wanted to make sure people understand. Ain't nobody saying like, let's ban cigarettes. I ain't saying that.
So by saying that, that's why you put on the side of the cigarette box,
exactly.
surgeon warning.
Exactly.
Don't smoke if you're pregnant and could cause potential cancer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. After a couple years go by though, you take that off the cigarette box.
Yeah.
That ain't on there no more. Look at the cigarette box right now. It don't say that no more.
Man, I haven't looked at one of them.
Yeah.
On the little Newport, on the single Newports you got?
Pictures on it now.
You talking about the single, when you get, because those supposed to come in
No. Get what it say now?
What's that?
Surgeon warning, quitting smoking now greatly reduces serious risk of health.
Right.
It used to say,
this shit will kill you.
That's right.
Yeah. So you had a choice back then now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now, I ain't know it said this, but I know it says bullshit now. But yeah, look what it say now. But then you remember he said they supposed to took the nicotine out of it.
Yeah.
It supposed to be no nicotine,
or
it's just a cloud of
decrease it.
smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So who knows what they put in there in place of the nicotine or whatever they put in there, who knows? But at the same time, Newport still bumping to this day, ain't slack in no kind of way. Stop saying went down, you ain't never heard of no none, but they still bumping. You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to ban menthols. All of
the
them.
menthol. They're trying to ban menthol. Yeah. So
Speak on that.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we do in our country to pretend that we like care about black people, for example. So we say, well, we're gonna ban menthol because black people smoke menthol, so we care about black people, and this is what's causing their addiction, which is bullshit. So, it's like, if people like menthol cigarettes, they should be available. But people should know that, okay, just like anything, this thing can be addictive. And as long as they have the information as adults, they make their own decision. Yeah. Because if the FDA really cared about like black people, that make sure people had jobs.
Listen, do you remember when Ronald Reagan said the most non-frightening words is, I'm waiting on the government to come help me.
Yeah, you
remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And then, do you remember fast forward time, what the lady named our vice president right now?
Kamala.
She got on there and said, the government, you've been waiting for a long time, the government is here to help you. You know what I mean? She just said this year, last year. And Reagan told you back then, them the most frightening word, boy, you could ever hear. You hear somebody say that, run for your life.
Well, and what Reagan did was cut all these programs that were safety nets. By the way, they were programs that helped a lot more poor white people, but the face on the programs were black people. Cut those programs and made sure that the wealthy was still getting their benefits. And so they made it seem like the problem was the poor, but the problem is the wealthy not paying their fair share, just like today, and taking the loot from the poor and everybody else.
Training.
Training. Exactly. Training.
Listen, I wanted to know, what year did all the parents come together and say, we ain't gonna tell our children of this generation that all this shit is a lie, and just let them go along with it. And then for so many years, the lie went on to generation, other generation, then it stopped. And then they're like, okay, we finna go and tell y'all the truth. Or if you find out the truth your own self, it's on you. Then the folk who don't want to know the truth, that shit that'll drive some folk insane if they just try to get to the bottom of the real lie. So it was like, damn. So imagine the people who just stuck right there, like, it was all a lie.
Yeah.
What I do now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Pandemic got a lot of people like that.
Shit like that. And I'd be like, damn, there's a lot of people still lost when they read that saying, hey man, right before your very eyes, wake up, look, you see what they doing. Yeah. And the motherfuckers still ain't paying no attention. You know what I mean? Like, they still believe in that lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now they so deep in the lie, you can't even tell them, you saying all the way, I need the truth. We switching it up. That was a lie. But some people so deep into that lie now, you know what I mean, to where they believe the lie. Yeah. Ain't no way they even get the truth in them. They think you crazy now.
Yeah.
Probably trying to tell the truth.
Yeah.
You label as nuts. Crazy.
That's what he's going through. So have you, since you put out the book, have you broken through in any ways with certain people who you intended to and feel like the stigma is going?
You know, there are a lot of people, man. There are 40 million Americans who use illegal drugs. At least 40 million who kind of admit to it. That's a lot of Americans. And so, yeah, I broke it through to the educated, the people who actually read some shit. You know, like they say, you want to hide some shit, put it in a book. Motherfuckers, dumb people won't read it. So I broke through to like the people who read, and typically the wealthier middle class. They get it. They like pull me aside privately and say they get it, but they won't come out. They won't come out of the closet, you know, and because they'll have to, because they are protected, and they, you know, oftentimes a lot of middle class white folks, you know, nobody's messing with them, so they're good. And then other people, you know, they try to confuse the message, like the cats on the Breakfast Club. You know, they try and confuse the message for this notion of politics.
But that's their job now.
I know.
It don't turn to a job for motherfuckers.
I know, you know, because they be like politics and respectability. In that, they be like, those black people embarrass us who use drugs, you know, and it's like, meanwhile, all these wealthy,
that's stupid. Don't know the folks.
Their bosses on drugs.
Yeah. They want to go around them and be like, hey man, you got something on you.
Exactly. Meanwhile, they're right, their bosses are on drugs and that sort of thing. So it's so they're doing the work of the slave owner, basically. They would be the house. They would be the house Negro.
They'll be the one when I try to escape.
Exactly.
Tell them.
Exactly. This is it. This is the problem. It's like today the house nigga looks like.
But they did that to turn us against each other.
I know the house nigga is wearing the clothes of the field niggas, and so it's trying to confuse people. You know what I'm saying? And many people are confused, and this is why, you know, we're trying to get this out.
Listen, this right here was a real confusing to me. Like, our children, we gonna teach them about the Black Panther, the one with the skull cap, the one with the all black.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers got them thinking a Black Panther is that goddamn that what's the name shit. That shit. My son, I had to ask him, but you know, Kurt's so smart. He was like, no, I know the real Black Panther, 1960, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, Kurt. Cause that movie, that ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely nothing. They gonna name it Black Panther. You know what I mean? They just really let them folks do that. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, they been trying to whitewash it. So it's just gone. You know what I'm saying? But that was so crazy, man, that they did that to the Black Panther, man. That's the image of the Black Panther. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
You know,
straight up.
One of the things like related to what you saying, Kurt, that just bothers the fuck out of me is like people who are activists, people who think that they're down. Then they have sponsorships. You know what I'm saying? So they're selling stuff for some company. That means they can only say so much, right? And then so if they say something that is real, the company be like, yo, you're gonna have your sponsorship taken. So all of these people who have sponsorships, it's like, don't trust it. You can't trust it. But you got activists who have sponsorship. It's like, imagine if MLK, Martin Luther King, was supported by Nike. Or imagine if Malcolm X was supported by Gatorade or something. You know, it's like, this is some crazy shit.
My boy, and I used to live in dirty drawers. L. Sharpton, man. When I found out the real about it, my boy,
exactly.
I just fell back. He just doing his job. But they been said a long time ago, he was a spy for goddamn, you know what I mean? Them other folks a long time ago, that they always knew what they were having a meeting at to come and do these folks, cause L. Sharpton took them off.
That's how I feel about Pros.
Yeah, but
you heard about Pros?
Yeah, I just heard about this.
But think about all them years. So just think about everybody who came across in all them years. I mean, could have been anybody.
Ghetto super.
They just like Epstein list. Anybody name could be on that.
Yeah.
One of ours.
Yeah.
You see, I got so out of hand to where they just saying any motherfucking thing.
But I gotta tell you, man, this is why I live in Switzerland part time, man, because it's
Yes,
like
indeed.
I can't live in this place full time because these motherfuckers are treacherous, man.
You know what I'm saying? You never know when they might hit the button.
Yeah.
You never know when they might not really put that shit in the food and it hit for real and goddamn, you know what I mean? Or you never know when. I look at it like this, damn near everything we got now say made in China.
Yeah.
So how the hell we gonna beef with them when goddamn it, they already got us? What if they done put a small bomb in every phone, every TV,
Shit,
every
man,
game?
I gotta tell you, Kurt, I don't worry about the Chinese. I worry about the American government. That's more than
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See that's the thing. They got not me now. See, I know what's going on too. But like I was speaking in my other person then.
Yeah.
Okay, they got my other person thinking that them is the enemy.
Yeah,
Them the problem. But they the one doing this shit.
What you do with the Taliban?
But they throwing me off with the I'm telling you, but they just y'all just did this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Same thing with the Taliban. They showed up in their neighborhood, took over the shit, started taking oil, and was like, "Look, they're crazy."
Exactly. Exactly.
And what's his name made a good point. He was like, do you really think that all the technology, my boy, I love Dick Gregory. How you feel about Dick Gregory? Yeah, I listen to Dick Gregory all the time until the day he died, you know what I mean? But he was like, do you really think out of all the technology these folks they can't find one person over there somewhere when they were looking for what his name was? Yeah. He like, man, no way in here, man. It's a joke, it's a game, man. You know what I mean? They playing the game. Then the same thing he said about the boy with the beard. Who always have who they killed, Gaddafi.
Oh, Gaddafi. Hold on.
Not Gaddafi,
Saddam.
No, they say he was trying to do the money thing.
That's Gaddafi in Africa.
And
But hold on.
before they killed him.
No, hold on. Tell me about this. I had an Uber driver who's from there. So whenever I get somebody from a different country, that's immediately what I said. Oh, you know about Gaddafi? I started asking. This is what they tell us about Gaddafi.
Yeah.
That he was trying to start the black dollar and Obama came in and murdered him. But the dude was like, man, that's some bullshit, and told me Gaddafi was a fucking dictator, was killing my family, was killing all types of people. America wanted to come in, do their little shit. It didn't work. And they were like, nah, we need to get rid of him. And told us this is why. And then what they do now too is they have like bots. They got people on Instagram, on Facebook, making a post that is targeted at the Shade Room. That is targeted at people who not watching the news. But when they see it, it's gonna be like, oh shit, this is going on. When in reality, it's some fucking Russians or somebody, a Republican, just writing this shit, making them up.
Just doing this shit.
But because he told me, he's like, what? Gaddafi is terrible, da da da. He started going off about it. He's like, man, you black Americans keep getting told this shit. Y'all don't even know.
He the hero. Yeah, but that's how they manipulate it. That's why I asked that question. What year, in what decade did all the parents know the same secret and just said, we just gonna lead these children on, we gonna tell the children what's going on, we'll let them find out for themselves, or either somebody else will tell them, but we're not. You ever heard the joke of when they asked the little Chinese girl, or why she don't believe in Santa Claus?
No, I ain't hear what it.
Yeah, and she said, because I make the toys. You know what I mean? They like, the cat was not mad, but okay, now how can you go some years and go along with it with your children? Oh, Santa Claus brought these, and you know your children, they happy. Boom. Then a couple years later, you say, now I'm Muslim, so ain't no more Santa Claus, and he never did exist. It was a lie. Y'all ain't getting nothing for Christmas, but I got y'all. How do you do that? You did what I'm saying?
See, it's like if you black and you know you work for all of this hard work for your children's toys, right? What black person is gonna be telling their kids some jolly white cat is bringing them toys when you busting your ass? Like my kids never. That myth was never even promulgated in my crib, man. It's like, nah, I can't get down like that. I mean, your dad works too hard for you to believe some jolly white dude brought you some gifts.
It was like that in our household, but it was halfway. Okay, after we got old enough to know our dad, we already knew it was going on.
Yeah.
But then he'll tell us to tell the younger, Santa Claus ain't don't tell them nothing different. You know what I mean? Like we'll try to say, you know, goddamn something. They'll get so mad at us. You know what I mean? Because my baby brother, somebody in the window telling him Santa Claus just went across what's name. These folks really looking out the window back then and looking at the news. You remember the news, you treat the children and say, now Santa Claus is in South Dakota. He coming. Man, they really used to believe that shit. We would look. You know what I mean? I'm talking about really seeing like Santa Claus coming. And we hadn't got bigger, so now we sitting over there like, man, no goddamn Santa Claus coming. But we just couldn't tell them that. You know what I mean?
It's like reality's falling apart though. Like we're all kids, and COVID, a lot of people saw like, man, Santa Claus, and the government has no control over this shit.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Just the like society is really like it used to be if you saw something on TV, if you saw the news.
Yeah.
That's the news.
Yeah.
They might, they're lying a little bit, but it's like that's reality. We can all agree that happened. Nowadays, people don't agree something happened.
Yeah.
What do you think about that as a scientist, as someone who proves no, this is reality?
Yeah, it's one of these things that happens on purpose, right? So you have the whole population believing like we can't trust nothing, right?
Yeah.
If you can't trust nothing, that means like then nothing really changes in your society. That means that poor people will stay poor.
Yeah.
That means that you don't trust the real experts or anything like that. And the wealthy people, everybody keeps their same position. So this benefits wealthy people. There's
no evolving.
Exactly.
Yeah, they won't not evolve.
Exactly. And so, people have to learn how to be able to walk through information and think.
Yep.
Otherwise, because there is some real shit, right?
Yeah.
There is some real things that can improve your life or disrupt your life. I mean, there are some real things. And so it bothers me as somebody who's dedicated their life to gathering facts and information. So it's
have a zero come sit and look in your eye and tell you some shit that they ain't got a clue.
This is it right here, man. It's like we talk about drugs, right?
Yeah.
And you got some idiot act like their opinion means the same as my opinion. I've been doing this for 30-something years. And the society, right? We let them do this. Because there's a lot of money in this too. Like you read the New York Times, you read all of these things, and they talk about the so-called opioid crisis. Some dumbass motherfucker wrote a piece and says nothing about how you can actually help people avoid this. Instead, they're just fighting the population about this, and so it's like that kind of thing. It's a lot of money because people click onto that article. People. Not only that, the government now, they can hand out little grants to these cops or these people. And so
shit you up,
everybody's making money, man. Everybody's making money on this. And so it's like, why change? But you change because motherfuckers are dying. That's why you change, because you can actually help people stay alive and actually enjoy their life. You can actually do this. But we ain't telling people that.
No,
of course.
No. Did you see a long time ago when they found out that dope on J.P. Morgan boat? And then
coke.
They swept them on the road.
They found tons of coke. It was probably 2 years ago.
On a J.P. Morgan boat. Yep.
I
just imagine that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I know they found like 40. They got like 40 grams on the president of Brazil's plane flying to the G20 meeting in Japan. I know they got, but I didn't hear about this JP Morgan thing.
A couple years ago, end of the pandemic, they caught a ship and it was like tons of it, and everybody was like, "Oh, y'all need to look into this. What's happening?" No follow up.
Yeah, we need to know, like, what was the quality? Was the purity good? Like, is that where you should be going to get your coke?
Word. Do y'all, we wrapping up, it's coming up on the hour, so y'all have any, anything y'all want to talk about at the end? Make sure we include.
I hope we stay connected.
Oh, we got to,
because
it's official. It seems like we've been knowing each other 5 years.
Yeah, because you helping me, you really help me, like, stay focused and stay energized, because I be getting arrows and shit. And,
I know they coming at you, left and motherfucking right.
Yeah.
You're standing in front too, because we want to bring him out, but it's like we know those arrows are coming, so we're trying to prepare it so that nobody could end. You know what I'm saying? Or slow it down with this or that. It's like we're ready for it already.
That's the reason why I've been off the radar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ain't no slander on my name. Ain't did nothing stupid to be like in the tabloid. They ain't got nothing really fucked up to say. You know what I'm saying? They can say some old shit that was 10, 20 years ago now. We getting so old to you really ain't got nothing to say. All you can do now is go on and congratulate me if you're happy for me.
Yeah.
But you can go on and keep on hating, and I continue to goddamn keep on striving.
Yeah.
And you know, we just proving haters wrong and letting people know, hey, still, if I can do it, you can do it. It's still the same. I ain't changed. You know what I mean? I still got my everything I had when I first started. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm better than ever. You dig what I'm saying?
Right on.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
I just got a different mind frame on it because I was one of them sleep people. You know what I mean? I wasn't woke just yet.
Yeah.
But then I was like, if it took me to get 42 years old to get woke, I'd take that because all the shit I went through and all the shit I conquered and, you know, losing all type of shit, being homeless, everything that could ever done happen. And I still overcame it and still got my health and I'm still got my mind, you know what I mean?
Right on. And you peep the game. You peep the game.
Yeah.
You know,
I got woke.
Yeah. Peeping the game. That's it, man. Keep
Yeah,
your eyes
because it's
open.
bigger.
Yeah.
It's bigger than my little world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I already knew it. I'm talking about, it seemed like we've been knowing each other 5 years. I knew it was going to click like that because, you know, from back then. But like I said, doctor, patient, confidential. Yeah. So I couldn't really say that the last time. I was like, hey, I got to let this man know. If he didn't know that was me, who Cam was getting that for, you know what I mean? See, Cam my number one nigga. I'm talking about straight up to where he knew I was a sincere nigga, but in the situation and environment I was in, I just had to go along. I had to just be with that. You know what I mean? But he knew if he get me somewhere away from that, I can be way more than I can evolve, I can goddamn do something. You know what I'm saying? And man, he been the realest nigga I met since then. He never told me nothing wrong. He never sugarcoated, man. If he see me finna do some dumb shit or something, he gonna let me know, hey, Kurt, you see what's going on now. You know, you ain't stupid. I've been on any kind of dope, and he already know, he know I know, so I can't make no shit. Okay, when I was hot, no, that don't mean shit.
Right
you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Actually, I gotta tell you, I don't have no real needs in my space. You know,
you do now. You do now. You got a
really,
real buddy.
I gotta tell you, man.
Anytime of night, ask me about anything.
Yeah, I really appreciate it because I got all these fake motherfuckers.
Yeah, and I seen it. I said now. I've seen some niggas, you know, who have some kind of flaws. Well, I don't know about your flaws. I don't care nothing about that. But when I see too many folks attacking a real player nigga, I got to say something about it. Fuck that shit, I'll fight with him. I know he right. You know what I'm saying? Like, just say, if I done seen you, like if I'm walking down the street and I see you arguing with somebody, I'ma automatically know that you did not start this argument and it's whatever. So you decide to swing, I'm swinging with you. I know you started. You know what I mean?
Right on.
I
See, like I know you real because, you know, motherfuckers don't know that's how you get down. That's it. You know?
Simple.
And you know, I don't know if you all saw that. I know you saw that whole Chris Rock, Will Smith shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like somebody say something about your lady in front of you. What else you gonna do? And these cats, everybody's like, why do you do that? It's like, come on, man. I know if I say something about somebody's chick, I expect to get hit or something gonna go down.
And then it might be just you and him kicking it. But that was the whole world.
Exactly.
Literally.
Exactly. So it's like, that shit just blows my mind when people are like, what is he doing? It's like, then you know people who are criticizing him for that, man, you know they ain't real.
Well, yeah, because they're the same people who gonna say, damn, he shouldn't have slapped him, blah, 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 blah. Then gonna jump on that side and say, well, with my, what's his name, I would've did.
Exactly.
They're the same folk nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
They wishy-washy as hell.
Exactly.
Yeah, they wishy-washy.
I mean, because to be honest, you know, I don't really care about either one of those cats. But
you just said you was in that situation.
Exactly.
Just being you.
Exactly.
You ain't even famous. You ain't got nothing to do with that. You somewhere, you and your wife out for a date or whatever. He gonna say whatever he said.
Exactly.
Before he would have said, I would have slapped his ass.
Exactly. You know, it's like somebody's gonna take an ass whooping.
Yes,
you know,
but I feel like it was set up too because that was that goddamn thing right there. He was reading off of it.
Yeah.
So whoever wrote that, that's who. You know what I mean? But at the same time, You know, the messenger get it too nowadays. Yeah, you know, they say don't do it to the messenger. Shit me. He got to go back and send that message back. Yeah, there they go. And he did that. Send it back by the messenger. You know what I mean? Don't kill the messenger, but fuck him up real good to goddamn. They know don't send no more mail here.
I don't have kids. I don't have kids, but I have a dad, and I know I supported Will Smith in that moment. Just as like if my dad didn't do something in that position, it'd be my whole life would be different.
What? You wouldn't live that up? That's just like if you a nigga who beat your wife, she can't wait till the nigga goddamn your match come, and she standing right there, boy. You better handle it. If you don't, you'll never win that up. You'll never live that up, and it's just so. My boy Dave, who got killed in the parking lot, that's what that was. They beat him up in front of his old lady. And goddamn it, that next couple days, he came back, he couldn't find whoever. You know, she probably, oh, nigga, you beat my ass, because he just slapped her around at the club. So imagine that, all them nights she probably in the ear. He didn't do days like that. He didn't do days like that. 5 days later, that nigga came back like this. There go Dave right there. Boom, 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 boom. And they hit Dave 9 times straight up. But they said that's what it was. The bitch was in his ear saying he didn't do days like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's how it go. Yeah. And you seen how that bitch looked. They showed the camera how Halle Berry looked when Chris Rock said that. I mean,
Jada looked.
Yeah. That bitch looked and then looked at Will like he ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, of course. She looked at him like that.
As you should.
Yeah.
Because he laughed at first. That was the thing too. He was just trying to
that up. When they walked out of there, that should have been all on Instagram and everything, what he said about her hair, and nobody didn't do nothing to say that. So that means August Christina should have just jumped up and slapped shit out of him. Then went over there and slapped Will too for not doing that. Blow! That would have been a beast. But then you kept saying he should have slapped August Christina because he the one fucking her. You know what I mean?